Good day everyone, I am Ms. Manugas. In continuation to our topic about algebraic expressions of polynomials, let's proceed to the kinds of polynomials. Kinds of polynomials are classified according to the number of terms. The first one is the monomial. Mono means one. Therefore, it is a polynomial having only one term. For example, 9x squared y squared. 9x squared y squared is considered as 1. In this case, it is only one term. The next one is the binomial. Bi means 2. Then, it is a polynomial having two terms only. For example, 5x cubed minus 1. For 5x cubed is the first term and 1 is the second term. 5x cubed and 1 are the two terms. Therefore, it is a binomial. The last but not the least is the trinomial. Tri means 3. It is a polynomial having three terms. For example, 1/3 m cubed plus 2m minus 3. So 1/3 m cubed is the first term, 2m is the second term, and 3 is the third term. So the algebraic expression given is have three terms. Now, let's proceed to the degree of a polynomial. It is defined the highest sum of exponents in a term. So polynomial according to its degree. First is the constant. Constant is a number having no variable. So in degree, it is a polynomial having a degree of 0. For example, 7. 7 is a number having no variable. So it will be raised into 0. So 7 raised to the power of 0. And note, any number raised to 0 is always equal to 1. So the highest degree of this given is 0. Number 2, 10. 10 is also a constant number having no variable. So 10 will be raised into 0. Again, any number raised to 0 is equal to 1. And the degree of the given 10 is 0. The next example of the polynomial according to its degree is the linear. Linear means having a 1 order. So it is a polynomial of degree 1. For example, 2x plus 3y. There are two terms, and each of the terms having a 1 variable, which has raised to exponent of 1. Then, the highest degree is 1. The next is the quadratic. Quadra means 2. It is a polynomial of having degree of 2. For example, 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. There are three terms. Therefore, this expression is a trinomial. Two of them have a variables. And let's try to see what is the exponents of the two terms. The first one is 3x squared and the second one is 2x. Among the two, 3x squared is greater than 2x. Therefore, the highest degree of this expression is 2, which came from 3x squared. The next example is 4ab plus 3b plus c. Again, it is a trinomial. So let's try to see the variables. Since the two variables, or the two terms rather, are raised to the 1, so let's eliminate. So the remaining term is 4ab. Again, each of the variables consists an exponent of 1. So when you add the two variables together, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Therefore, in quadratic, the highest degree is 2. The fourth one is the cubic. It is a polynomial of degree 3. For example, 4x cubed minus 2x plus x minus 5. There are 3 terms having a variable. And now, let's try to look which variable has a greater exponent. Among the 3 terms, 4x cubed having the greatest exponent, which is 3. Then, in this given expression, the highest degree is 3, which is cubic. Second example, 2uv squared plus 5ub plus 6v squared. So all of them has a variables. Now, let's try to add the variables if it will have the highest sum. When you add u plus v squared, it consists of one exponent and the exponent of 2. So there will be a degree of 3. And the second term is uv. So 1 plus 1. And the third term is only having the degree of 2. So obviously, the highest degree is 3, which come from the 2uv squared. Therefore, in cubic, the highest degree is 3. The fifth one is the quartic. It is a polynomial having a degree of 4. For example, number 1. 9x squared minus 2xy plus 6y raised to the power of 4. Obviously, the highest of these terms is the 6y raised to the power of 4. Then, the highest degree of this expression is 4. The next example is 6x squared y squared minus 5x cubed plus 2y. Now, let's try to look if the sum of the two variables of the exponents are greater than the other. So let's take the first term, x squared y squared. Let's add the exponents, 2 plus 2, so equals 4. The next term is the 5x cubed. Obviously, the highest degree is 3. And the last but not the least is the 2y, which having only one term. In this expression, the highest degree is 4, which come from the term of 6x squared y squared. So in quartic, the highest degree is 4. And the sixth one is the quintic. It is a polynomial of degree 5. For example, number 1, 3a raised to the power of 5 plus 5b c squared. So, upon looking by this expression, obviously, 3a raised to the power of 5 is having a highest degree, which is 5. Number 2, 7a raised to the power of 4b plus 12a squared b squared. So upon looking again to this expression, obviously 7a raised to the power of v, when you add, it have a 5 degree, which is when you add 1 plus 4, which equals to 5. Therefore, quintic has the highest degree of 5. See you in next video. Bye bye.